Today I have one of the most exciting episodes prepared for you guys, and as some of you know, I will be bringing in brand new players to my team. We talked about that last time out at the end of the last video. Now, if you haven't followed me on Twitter, be sure to follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/AntoDaBoss. It's also in the description where I have my social media links. That's the best place to stay updated with what I'm doing or what I'm uploading. Now, you guys know, these are the players that will be staying on my team. I did decide to bring back intro role. We have a lot of empty slots, and those are the positions that we will be filling up. Now, if you guys did not know, I did attend EDC Orlando, and I don't know if you guys could tell by my voice, but man, I was screaming like no other. It was a 2-day event, and that is why you guys didn't see many uploads on my channel these past few days. But starting today, my schedule will go back to normal, and I don't know if you guys saw your screen, but we're opening up an ultimate pack bundle. I mean, these are the most expensive packs in Madden. All the cards that you get, well, most of the cards that you get are gonna be gold or elite. Basically, it's gold or better. You guys see Tyron Smith out of that pack. I want more though. I want more than one elite. So far, so many gold players that we don't need. And it continues here with Denario Alexander and Jadeveon Clowney. And we also get another elite player, Joel Bitonio. So far, 2 elite cards out of that first pack. And they both belong into the offensive line category. I want difference makers. I want a receiver, a running back, a quarterback, maybe a legendary card. I do not want any offensive line player right now. So we get a Rick Wagner card here. He also is an offensive line right tackle for the Baltimore Ravens. Now, is that theme gonna continue here? Can we get a receiver, or can we get a playmaker? Anyone? We finish things off with Jeremy Hill. So here we go. The topper is a guaranteed base elite player, and Brian Bulaga, once again, a right tackle. Well, this is a moment that most of you, heck, maybe all of you have been waiting for. We're going to first start off by bringing in a brand new right outside linebacker. You know what? I went all out for you guys and brought in Joey Porter. I checked the comment section in the last episode. You know what? This series is all about you guys. I want to bring in players that you want to see. Now, I couldn't fulfill everyone's wishes, but I tried my best to bring in players that you guys requested. Tyrann Mathieu will be my brand new free safety. So here we go. Let's go ahead and work on our defensive line. First things first, I brought in 2 defensive tackles, Aaron Donald, the 90 overall edition, and I also brought in Gilbert Brown, the legend for the Green Bay Packers. For all my Giants fans out there, I am bringing back a throwback, or should I say a flashback, O.C. Umenyiora, 92 overall right end. And this is when things get exciting. Probably one of the most requested players in the comment section of my last episode, J.J. Watt, 91 overall Gatorade edition. J.J. Watt, 223,000 coins. Next up, I wanted to bring in a cornerback, and this is the important spot because the player that we're going to bring in is going to be cornerback number 1. And again, he was one of the most requested players, Richard Sherman. This is the Team of the Week edition from last week. You guys see the back of the card, man. Look at his zone coverage. I mean, this guy is going to be, hopefully, knock on wood, a stud at cornerback number 1. So we're going to have him. We're going to have intro role. And then we're also going to have DRC in the slot. Talk about the transformation of this defense. That's my focal point. I want to have a stacked defense, and we can work with any offense. Speaking of offense, it's time to go ahead and bring some guys in. So you guys know we need a new running back, we need a new quarterback, a receiver, a brand new offensive line, well, as far as left guard and left tackle go, and also a brand new tight end. Let's first start off by bringing in a quarterback, and I checked out Drew Brees. You know, I was thinking about Drew Brees or Russell Wilson, but you know, we have not used Drew Brees in a while, so why not? Let's go ahead and bring in Brees himself for the running back spot. I got a lot of these Schefter Stars Todd Gurley cards, so I put them together and I completed a set, and I got this 86 overall halfback. You guys know Todd Gurley, man, he has been having, heck, he's the rookie of the year basically. He has been having an incredible year, so I plugged him in at halfback number 1. Here goes another highly requested player. I was kind of iffy about this because he goes for so many coins, but I guess you can't go wrong with Gronk, the best tight end in the league and the best tight end in MUT, will be coming to my team. Now, it's time to bring in a left guard and a left tackle. Now, when I wanted to fill up this position, I wanted to be legendary players. We brought in Walter Jones and Steve Hutchinson. All we have to do now is bring in a receiver. A lot of you wanted Julio Jones. I saw a lot of AJ Greens, and you know what? We have not used, heck, I don't even remember the last time that we used AJ Green. So you know what? 186,000 coins was spent towards AJ Green. And I also brought in a flashback tag again. We could put this guy as receiver number 4, and we could have him, you know, punt return and kick return. We do need a kick returner on special teams, and he's, you know, he could do 2 things at once. This is our improved offense, and I am absolutely happy with the way that we managed our coins. Now, what I also went ahead and did was I brought in backups. You know, we need a lot of backups, and I know a lot of you want to see Jared Hayne. Now, I couldn't make him the starter, but I decided to make him the backup running back. So we should, you know, we are going to try to give him a lot of playing time. I'm not sure for this first game, but I'll try to give him a lot of playing time going forward. You see the backups. I brought in Jimmy Graham at tight end number 2. Let's go ahead and shift on over to the defense. You see the backups. As far as the linebackers, the safeties, we have Rashard Jones as the backup strong safety. Robert Quinn is in there, right end number 2. And Matthias Kiwanuka, I have him paired up with Osi Umenyiora, 2 teammates on the same team. Obviously, Kiwanuka is at left end. So I think this chemistry is right now. I think we have a really good team. So let's go ahead and jump into this game and see what's about to happen. Our quarterback takes a hit on the first play. We go to Todd Gurley, nothing happening there, only a pickup of 4. On 3rd and 6 for the first time, we connect with AJ Green, and just like that, the drive stays alive. Going back to Todd Gurley right here, he's going to pick up a first down. So far today, 3 rushes for 17 yards. We're looking good here. Check this out. Drew Brees probably had a man open, but we decided to keep it safe and scramble for a first down. 14 yards right there. We're at the 22-yard line. We go to Stephon Diggs, who is wide open. 2nd and 13 now. Drew Brees once again finds AJ Green for the first touchdown of the day. If you go back and look at that drive, it was complete. It was absolutely everything we needed to get all of our players going. Now we get to see my opponent's team for the first time, and I'm not gonna lie, Tony Romo went to work, and just like that, Allen Hurns right there with that touchdown ties this game up. So with a minute remaining, I try to feed the ball to Stephon Diggs, and you see Dante Whitner jumps the route, and he's gonna take that interception for a touchdown. Just an absolutely horrible read. So now we're down 14-7, but with the help of Gronkowski, just untouched, he's gonna tie this game up. We begin the second half now. Tony Romo going with the play action on 3rd and 1. And this is an opportunity for Richard Sherman to make big plays. But Richard Sherman gets mossed by Odell Beckham on the play action. Our backup middle linebacker, Derek Johnson, is there to bring down Tony Romo. That is something that we have not seen much of today. On 3rd and 16, he's just short. So he decided to go for it on 4th and 3. I was able to read that play, and just like that, he turns the ball over. Maybe he should have gone for that field goal because I countered with this play right here. Todd Gurley, untouched to the 20. He goes, bring out the red carpet. What a play by Todd Gurley. I mean, so far these past few weeks, we haven't really had much luck on the ground. And for him to do that just makes things better for us. You see Dre Archer, he had him at halfback. Well, he had him at receiver, and Dre Archer burned me on that play. So the game is tied up, but not for long because Todd Gurley is going to break away with another one. Can he punch this one in? He is just short. What a game. 6 rushes, 196 yards. And now Jared Hayne is going to give us the lead. So this thing is going to come down to the wire. And Allen Hurns, man, he continues his spectacular performance. Another big catch. You see J.J. Watt could not get to Tony Romo. Tony gets rid of it. And once again, that is towards Richard Sherman. Dre Archer gets his 2nd touchdown of the day. And we have a tie ball game. So with 2 minutes and 14 seconds remaining, I'm going to try to stay composed. We have a lot of time, and we also have 3 timeouts. Check out Drew Brees. This guy can actually scramble, man. I'm actually very surprised. We go back to the hot hand, but Todd Gurley couldn't really get much going there. So on 2nd and 9, Drew Brees gets brought down by C.J. Mosley. We have a 3rd and long. Absolutely no one was open. A beautiful coverage, so I just had to throw this one up in the air. Luckily for us, it wasn't intercepted. So I decided to punt the ball and put trust in my defense. Even though we have given up so many points, I still believe that we could walk away with a victory. So he goes with a screen play here. Donald is right there to bring him down. So with a 2nd remaining, calls a timeout. This is the last play of the day, and J.J. Watt sends this game to overtime. Luckily for me, my opponent lost a coin toss. So we get the ball first in the 2nd half, and we start things off with a bang. A.J. Green, a big reception, and we are already at the 32-yard line. A play later on 2nd and 11, Drew Brees finds A.J. Green once again, who gets cracked. But he hangs on to the ball on 3rd and 1. Christian Okoye. We go with a fullback dive. And I decided, you know what? Let's go with a no huddle. I like the way his defense looked because he did not have many linebackers in the box. I mean, look at this. Only 1 defensive line. And Christian Okoye wins this game for us. What a crazy game that was. It all came down to the wire. I'm kind of disappointed in my defensive performance. We still have a lot of work to do, but for us to get a victory in our first game, for these guys to be playing only 1 game with each other, I think they did a great job. We are going to have a crazy season ahead of us. Hope you guys enjoyed this, Boss Nation. It's your boy AntoDaBoss, and I am signing out.